now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like 23. Whoa. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now Ryan on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Falcons.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Gurley again.
11 yards there, first down.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Falcon first down.
inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Get ready, we're ready, we're ready. Let's make these babies cry. Let's make these babies cry. Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Number 53.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On first down, it's Gibson. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners to run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second down, it's Gibson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he finds McLaurin. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
For a Washington.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, Allen. That's caught. It's Thomas. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down now. It's Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from a yard as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6-point score or do you show the yards per carry?
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Across midfield with a 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Complete to Todd Gurley. A 4-yard pickup
on first down. It's Gurley.
First down, Atlanta.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On first down, Gibson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. Allen going to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 34 yards. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And again, it's Allen. Going for it all. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Allen on third. Flush to his right. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
On the throwaway. Sets up fourth down.
So now on fourth down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins.
This from 44 yards out, left hash. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and...
Yet again, Ryan is intercepted.
That's right, baby. It's
Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes this Washington 24. Falcons nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Gurley. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Down Falcons.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
21, 51, sub.
Ryan. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
8.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 41 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And his kick is good.
Washington 31, Falcons 8.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
8.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
From the gun, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 41-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Allen now on first down. The throw taken in by Sims. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Here's Allen. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating.
And my goodness, another interception.
Come on now.
Picked off at the 25. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
This is too easy.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Switch.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. The left side completion to Jones. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. One last shot for Ryan. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
52.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee, and Shorty got him.